Whoo-wee. Hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great evening. I hope all your taco dreams came true. I am back home, thank goodness, after a rewarding trip. Man, we got so much done on the red brick house. It's amazing. I had to come back here because I miss my house. I miss my studio and realized that I have to do some things because news always happens with the Cowboys. It doesn't matter. The Cowboys don't say, well, Mark's going to be down there working on the red brick house, so we're going to wait until he's back in the studio. No, they're not going to do that. They're just going to keep on rolling. Just keep on rolling. You know, before I get into stuff, I got to say something here. I could say it later, but here's the thing that's kind of interesting. I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but Google is out to take over the world, at least the social media world. You know, YouTube has got a big push right now to do shorts. They're going after Instagram and Facebook's, you know, stuff right there. They're going after TikTok. And they've got a lot of power behind it. In fact, I would say you would think that the United States government, which is going crazy over TikTok, would love for YouTube to take it over because they're worried about the Chinese stealing all our information. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's the worry. It's amazing because now they have a new feature. It's just beginning, okay? And it's podcasting. So if you do podcasts on, you know, whatever it is, you know, the different podcast platforms, you can take that and now you can have a playlist of your podcast on YouTube. And I guarantee you that they're going to take that and make it like a standalone thing. So instead of you putting it on there, you'll put it here. And we've got more monetization for you, you know, because that's the thing YouTube can do is because they've already got the audience and things like that, they're working on monetizing everything. And here's where you know how the world has changed. Stephen A. Smith yesterday was talking about how Disney is looking to lay off another 6,000 employees, which, excuse me, ESPN has been cutting talent and people. You know, like every 6 months or so, they've been letting people go left and right. Now, Stephen A. Smith is one of their highest paid talents and stuff. And, you know, when they're making the other cuts and stuff, you know, and they were saying, well, maybe Stephen A. should take a pay cut. And he's like, I'm the reason why we have all the popular that we have. So I ain't taking a pay cut. But he kind of said that, you know, we're about to lose some more people. Heck, for all I know, I might be one of them. And see, that's where you realize how things have come full circle and have changed, where you see everything coming to YouTube, including football. Football. When you know the NFL says we're going to put games on YouTube, on Google, bro, the world is upside down. The thing is all of the stuff that you used to do is becoming passé. You know, growing up for me, when I wanted to find out something about my sports, we had to go to Sports Illustrated. And of course, when the swimsuit issue came out, oh my God, when the swimsuits issue came out, good God almighty, okay? Or we read it in the newspaper, or when George Michael's Sports Machine came on Sunday nights at 11:30 for 30 minutes, where he literally pushed a button and they were playing clips, which evolved into ESPN. You see, ESPN is beginning to have the death nails. They aren't the be-all, end-all. The content is coming to YouTube. I don't know if you guys see this or not, but in the same way that the big networks were like, we're the big networks and all that, Netflix ran them on out. Things in the world change. So when you're doing something one way, You better be prepared for the change or you're going to be left behind. When you don't change, you become a dinosaur, you become extinct. And that's what people have to understand. The dynamics of everything have changed. When I grew up, you got a job at a factory, or even hell, selling shoes. You could sell shoes and get a retirement and a pension. You wouldn't get, you could work in a factory, making widgets or whatever. You didn't get rich, but you made enough money to buy a house, to send your kids to school, to go on vacation for a week or two, and live comfortably. Pension, half of y'all don't even know what the hell a pension is. That's not even a thing. Nobody stays at a job for more than 2 or 3 years anymore. It's from job to job. Now you got the gig economy where they ain't got to pay you jack as far as, insurance. They don't have to pay you for Social Security. They certainly don't have a pension. You're on your own. The dynamics of everything change. So the Cowboys have been stuck doing things the way they've been doing. Because, we're the Dallas Cowboys. We them boys. We them boys. We know what we're doing. Okay, yeah, you used to know what you're doing before. But the dynamics have changed. And reality is you have to do things differently. That's why coaches that were great, like Tom Landry. Tom Landry was an innovator, had the flex defense, the shotgun, the shift. But the problem is the market, the economy, everything changed. No longer could one coach the offense and the defense and call the plays both ways. You started specializing in stuff. And the passing game came in. So the things Tom Landry did that were great before, they became old. And here is where the Cowboys are. Cowboys have been doing things that have kept them as a good team, just not a great one, because the dynamics have changed. Here's the thing that's kind of crazy is, over the last 2 seasons, there's only one team that's won more games than the Cowboys. The Kansas City Chiefs. For whatever reason, we have the playoff failures. Now, I look at it as, by the time we get to the playoffs, our players are worn down. Just are. We don't have enough firepower. And that is because the Cowboys, trying to be frugal, have just enough to get by. Well, when I build something, I try and overbuild it because you don't know what extra stresses may happen, what extra weight may have to come on, what bigger windstorm will be there. So you have to make allowances for all of these things. If you have it right on the line where if everything's perfect, we can make it, something happens, you're not. So now the Cowboys need to overbuild the team. And it feels like for once, they're getting into this. Now, I will say part of the reason why I think they're getting into this is it's a down market. I guess last year's free agent frenzy where everybody was spending a whole bunch of money and it didn't work for anybody but the Eagles, all of a sudden, everybody is kind of on the down low with the money. The contracts that people are taking, they're not going up. They're staying flat or regressing, which is kind of strange. I don't know if Roger Goodell kind of said, listen, we know the salary cap's going up, but be cool. Stop this craziness. We need to get these players in line before all this other money comes. So the Cowboys are taking advantage of that lower price market. I don't think they're done. I think tomorrow will be another big day that, hopefully we see Hankins back in the fold. And don't be surprised if we see some other players that are brought in. They're restructuring players to get themselves some extra cap room. They're doing that thing right now. So how do you like the new, improved Dallas Cowboys? They're rocking and rolling. All right, good people. It's been a long 5 days. I can't wait to go get back in my bed. Oh my goodness. It's always nice to leave home, but it's so much better to get back. Let me say, I appreciate each and every one of you guys, as well as you ladies. I can't believe we are up to 55,500 and I think 30 people. I'm trying to see if I can catch it at 555. Because if I don't catch it at 5555, that means I got to wait till 66666, and that might be the devil. And that might be a long time. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And we'll keep up bringing you the news on the Dallas Cowboys. But remember, everybody, remember to tell the people you love them. Tell them you love them, because you might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. And God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.